And sometimes as men, we got to allow dead things to go. And some skin, sometimes you got to let go of that dead skin, dude. I
Amen.
mean, which again goes back to all the stuff we're talking about, some non-negotiable rules for men that popped up on social media. And, that's one of those, sometimes you got to get rid of the dead skin for the new skin to grow in, right? And sometimes as men, we got to allow dead things to go.
Yep.
A lot of us are carrying around dead weight, literally dead weight. I mean, for years and decades, I carried around the dead weight of my dead father, and I carried that weight literally like a sack of potatoes on my shoulders
Yep.
everywhere I went. I happen to have almost the same exact name, same first name, middle initial, last name, and I carried a lot of the generational curses. I carried a lot of the abuses, a lot of the scars, the trauma. I carried all that stuff around, man, and I saw myself through all of that lens of all that dead weight I was carrying, man. And it wasn't until I forgave him. I mean, it wasn't until I forgave him. That's the first step, which is again, not to me, and it's not on this list, but another non-negotiable rule for men: forgive your father. Forgive your father, man. And so you gotta free you. I don't think you can be released to be the greatest man you can be until you forgive your father.
I mean, that's a huge weight that I think almost every man carries when we talk about the little boy and the inner child, and that being the source of many of our issues. And that, first step starts with a lot of forgiveness. You got to forgive your parents. And then, once you forgive your parents, you got to start forgiving yourself. And then you got to start
That's
really working on
exactly
that
it.
inner child and looking at that shadow side, looking at that inner child and being like, hey, we did the best we could, but now we're older, we're grown, we can do better. But, and that kind of even segues into the topic I wanted to talk about is that, protect your heart, but don't harden your heart.